And that will be ball in hand for Scott. Mark or Q. He shoots with a predator now.
Well, he's played a big draw shot there, but it's going close to the pocket. And there we go. That could be the turn this ball in. Then he may have to possibly
snick it.
Try and snook him behind the 5. Oh, he can snick it in. Can he?
Ah, would you look at that?
Beautiful shot with a lot of inside spin.
As good as you can get. If you tried draw, you'd probably scratch.
It's not a very nice shot on the 8 ball here.
No, but I mean, you got to go with what you get.
Is he just going to snick this one in too? He's good at his little thin cut shots. Oh, what a great shot.
Eagle eye.
Great shot. Kendall saw that. He ran off and he came back and he screen printed a big G right in the center of the cloth, which looked nice, if you like that kind of thing. But it's not really a very good idea from a pool playing point of view because the screen printing between pockets here, I think he's probably easier in the long corner here. And this is the kind of shot you'd have a choice. You hit it plain or outside English to help it in. And he did use outside left English on that. You could see the cue ball spin. That varies, and you get bad contact. So
that's true.
Plain ball hitting is simpler for one reason, and outside English is simpler for a different reason. It's got to be the right amount of spin to match the angle.
I believe he wanted to leave the cue ball behind the 9, but honestly, between the 3, 8, I think he's sitting okay.
So Robbie's going to come off this thin. Well, that was thin.
He definitely got a hit.
To the 9. And the 8 ball is not that far from the pocket.
Well, and his jump percentage has been very high.
Yeah, what a great recovery.
Down the table with a natural roll. You know, some players play with a lot more English than others. I'm getting my notebook out and taking some notes here. I mean, even if you start looking at kicks and jumps, there's not a lot of angles that are hitting the 3 here. Although Scott wastes 0 time.
Yeah. And he doesn't use any system. He's just going with his feel. Makes a good contact. But the 3 balls frozen on the side rail. It's just going to take some good striking. And if the cue ball wasn't so close on the rail, he'd be playing some kind of stop shot. But that's not an option. Of course, the 4 ball cue ball fouls, isn't it? Cue ball fouls only.
It is, yep. Cue ball fouls only.
So
the opponent.
I didn't really see that. I don't know if that's what happened, but the way he got up and turned around to Robbie and started talking tells me because he's got difficult bridging there. Look at that. He's just. Oh wow.
It's proven that he can get the job done.
Thomas Wolczewski is saying foul, but it's cue ball fouls only. I feel like he actually did it twice. He got down and up and talked to Robbie twice. He pushed.
Redman.
Evening, Redman. Okay, he's going 1, 2. Yeah, and there are so many balls for him to run out here. He's got a chance at the table. Let's see what he does with it.
Beautiful. That was a great shot.
Now he's acting like a side pocket, but now he's going to be probably playing this ball in the corner. Gets a nudge off the 7 ball, and the whole world. Well, judging by the fact that Scott's got his jump cue in his hand,
I'd say no. By the way, they both enjoy using jump cues.
So there we go. He needed on that shot. You've got to trust the luck. I mean, he was going to get a good hit, but you really
well on their way. They're not going to change it.
So Robbie had a little missed his position and kind of ended up on the wrong side of that ball. Luckily, he still did have a shot, and
nicely done. Wherever the ball is, he'd still make it, find his way to the next, and run out. I thought that was pretty interesting because a lot of the better players these days are focusing, even 40, 50% of their game on the break, the quality of break.
Oh, what a fantastic jump shot that Robbie just played there. He's showing that he's up for this. And a little shake of the head, Robbie.
Well, we've all been there.
Still a long way to the finish line for Scott. And he could go to the side rail the other way, or the end rail, but none of these are any good. He's jumping over the edge of the 9-ball to get his angle here. And he clipped the edge of the 9. He's just going to stand there with his arm on his hips.
You know, if you miss this now,
waiting.
That's brutal.
Yeah, don't let that get to you, Robbie. Visualize this ball going into the hole.
Right.
There we go.
Refill. I told her, keep him coming. Because everything, I think Kendall said everything's on him. Anything we wanted, on him.
There we go. And 9-ball, the 9-ball breaks count, I'm assuming.
It depends on what bucket and what rule.
Take that back. I wonder if they discussed that
Table.
beforehand.
All the interruptions aside, you got to reset yourself and you got to play. No more excuses.
Right. That's right. Too much. Well, they've both. You can be on the 6. What is that? Your anxiety medication?
No, they're breath mints.
Oh.
I kind of smelled something, and I was hoping it wasn't me.
Yeah. Was he really trying to play on the side pocket, or did he just overhit that? It seems like he just hit that too hard.
I think maybe he wanted to go a little further so he could roll up for the 4. I mean, hard to say.
The banks are open. Just play a safety. If you play a push, you're sort of never really getting the best of the best outcome for yourself.
Right.
And it can never be. So he's got a chance to get the balls separated and hooked, and there you go.
By the way, that's an excellent guess, but it is not Tyler Steyer.
So he is not jumping directly at it. He's jumping for a kick shot because he's got less balls to go over. Oh, and he hit that well, didn't he?
Beautiful hit. Yeah, this is a little tricky.
He can snick the edge. He can see the edge of the 1-ball here. So he wants to leave the 1-ball up there. Oh, he didn't. No, okay. So he actually kicked at that ball.
You know, the 6-ball helped him out there.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of good luck there. The shot I was describing was no good. There you go. Nicely controlled shot there, Robbie. I mean, we say wide open. He's got a challenge right here. This next shot here is key.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just doesn't do much.
It was enough to kill the cue ball. Give him a nice roll forward on the 9.
All the spin does there is just slows it down.
Wow.
And there.
The best outcome.
Yeah, it's tough to tell whether he's very, very close to this ball. I think he's going to... Oh, there you go. We're playing a replay on that one.
You know what, Patrick? You bring up a good point. Robbie is actually the furthest ahead than any other challenger when playing Scott. All of these questions.
I'm just glad that they started playing pool again so we can stop talking like this. But
well,
another wide open break.
I did the best I could there. You were just staring off into space.
Yeah, that is a really nice. Don't want to be nudging that ball.
Maybe a half tip too low on that punch shot. Drives the cue ball right into the 5.
Oh, what a great recovery. You don't want to be nudging that ball.
Maybe a half tip too low on that punch shot. Drives the cue ball right into the 5.
Oh, what a great recovery.
Drills it with
There we
authority.
go. Well struck shot, Robbie.
3 rails around. 9 ball in the corner.
All right.
Ooh.
He's not out yet.
on
Sending a
two.
mess. Freezing him. Behind the 9.
He delayed. I
Yeah,
could
big-
tell he
big-
delayed 2 seconds.
Okay. Robbie gets another chance.
Well, that's a game
Look
changer.
at this. He's got to jump over just the corner, over the rail. But how long do you have to go? Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
There's no
Okay, I'll get my coffee.
All right, Robbie. Gaining some momentum.
Got to have a good break here.
Look at the spin
One
on
ball.
the cue ball. The cue ball is burning a hole in the cloth. Ash and
yeah.
Maple. They're quite different in many ways, but there's definitely something. They've got something in common.
Well, Ash is a little bit harder. Would I be incorrect by saying that?
I don't know. I know they're both very hard. They both hold the thread. See if Robbie's got the stamina to start playing.
Beautiful shot. Karam's in the 5.
There you go. Well, you say easy.
Well, I didn't say it was easy. I said this could be
Oh.
easily. Oh.
And because of that, it was a
Straight
thin
on
hit
the
on the
8.
ball.
Scott was thinking more angles better than less. And you can see why. Ooh.
Yeah, and I tell you,
He put a little right on that,
he did.
but he's okay.
Inside English. Zip over and, yeah, so he didn't come in and collide into the 9. And has to be said, at 11-16, it's not a total runaway, is it, anymore? And you might as well go from... Sometimes they're not quite, and you realize that the 2 shots are close to each other, but they're not both there at the same time. You got to pick one. Now there is... I was just going to say there was a 1-9 combination there that he was kicking at, but he's going to have to go down table and back out, spin around 2 rails. Just like that. That he hit. Relocated itself in front of the 3.
Well, this might be just what Robbie ordered.
He wastes no time and gets down and aims that kick shot. Pops it right. Looks like he can get past the 7. He's jacking up, so maybe he's bending it slightly, or no, he's jumping it.
Yeah.
He is jumping over the edge of the 7.
Thick.
And that.
Has a little angle on the 9, but shouldn't be a problem. Some days are like that. But he's grinding. And Tanya says Robbie definitely has the potential to do it. Move things around a little bit, but yeah, it looks like he's going to the top.
Look at
row.
this shot. Well, that was a bad hit.
Thanks for hanging out. You know, he really gave that.
Oh, Robbie, what are you doing? No.
That.
And he
Wow.
barely manages